Welcome to Evergreen Speedway Weekly News, our driver profile section. We are here at the home of the Langs, here in beautiful Snohomish, Washington, about 20 minutes from Evergreen Speedway. Here with Nema Lang, six-time champion Evergreen Speedway, his wife Jill Lang, a many-time main event winner, and their newest driver of the family and newest main event winner, Tyson Lang. Welcome to the show, guys, and glad you guys could join us. We want to get to know you guys a little better and kind of maybe that story behind why you became a race car driver in your life leading up to that time. So name it for you. How did it all start?
So it must have been like 2000, 2001. I was sponsoring a good friend of mine's bomber. And then a couple years after that, he decided to sell everything. And we just kind of took it from there with Ron Fritzley's help and like Walt Day. They kind of put me into the situation of knowing what's what in racing, and here I am now, 20 years later.
Six-time champion, by the way, one of the winningest drivers of all time, Evergreen Speedway. His wife, Jill, talk about your trying to get something that was a family connection there.
Yeah, I started racing at a young age, maybe second grade, with quarter midgets. Then we switched over and started some racing in the barn, the arena, on the dirt with go-karts. And then I just got back into it after I had kids, got the bomber and started in the street stocks. Must have been, probably the same time, like 02 maybe, 03, I don't remember, but yeah.
Tyson, tell us about your racing background. It's been very short-lived so far.
I started racing quads in the arena barn when I was like,
There's a picture up there. When was that? You were a baby.
yeah.
No,
And
he
then-
was like 3 right there.
Yeah, I raced quads and dirt bikes.
In the barn back when he was younger. Nema, let's talk about your career. I mean, it's been pretty impressive so far. 6 championships. You've repeated your championship a couple times. You have 1 championship in the bomber division, 5 times in super late models. It's a pretty impressive career for you so far. What do you contribute to all your success at Evergreen Speedway?
Oh boy, that's a tough one. Just the work in this shop, pretty much, with my same guys I've had for the past 10 years, 10 plus years. The chemistry we have, the long hours in the shop is how we're getting success on the racetrack, pretty much.
Jill, you know, you guys are a family unit of racing. What's it like to be in a family where both you guys, you know, back in the day, it was both you guys racing all the time, going every weekend to the racetrack. What was that like for your family?
I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm used to it from when Ron, he's been racing my whole life. And my Uncle Stan, he raced too in the late models. But I love it. I think it's fun going out to the racetrack, spending time with my husband. And then now that the kids are getting older, they enjoy it out there too. It's really cool that the kids can come into the pits. I like that. But I think it's fun, and all of our friends out there, and it's just great, you know, family, for the families to all be together and do something that we all enjoy.
What's it was like 2 weeks ago? Tyson comes out, his first ever Youth Hornet race, comes out there. Before racing started, what was the feeling on your side and in your side before you even got in the car?
Well, that day. Oh, you want to go?
Go ahead.
Well, when I knew he was going to race, I'm like, okay, we got to get a stick shift, bring it home, practice our starts. And then we went out to the racetrack, took a Honda Accord out there so he could get practice shifting. But my feeling was I wanted him to do good. I always want to win. So that was my thought. He better win.
I was more worried about his safety than anything.
Not me. I feel so confident in these
I don't know.
cars.
I've watched him play football and get hit pretty hard, and that don't bother me. But,
That bothers me.
yeah, so, I don't know. But behind the behind the wheel of that race car, it's just I was nervous because it's the last thing you ever want to see a kid get hurt, right? But you know, John Bender builds safe race cars. I wasn't worried about that, but it was just the safety out there.
Tyson, what was your feeling before you even got in the race car?
I thought I didn't really know what to expect because it was my first race, but I kind of hoped I was going to do good.
Did you feel like you had pressure on you at all because your parents were such successful drivers at Evergreen Speedway?
Kind of, yeah.
You did?
No, well, I don't know because there's all those people in the stands.
I think you feel like embarrassed. Huh? I don't know.
So he goes out there, his first race, and pretty dominant wins. What's your feeling like after that?
After the race, I was pretty proud. I was relieved that everything worked out okay. That he had a lot of fun racing that race car. It was like I was in there with him racing. It was a pretty cool moment.
Jill, for you, what was it like after he went out there and won?
I was super proud of him too, and I was really, I liked the part where I feel like he's like watching Nema, like super smooth, and so I've obviously never seen him race before, so I didn't expect it, but yeah, I thought he did a great job, like really smooth, and it just made me proud to watch too, you know, how, I don't know, he just has a knack for it, I think.
Tyson, what was your feeling after the day got done and you were riding around the track at 11 o'clock at night in your scooter and you just won the main event? What did it make you feel like after having a great night like that?
It was I don't know.
It was exciting for
Yeah, it was exciting. And,
Were you surprised you won?
kind of,
Did you think you were going to win?
yeah.
I'll tell you what he told me. He said, Mom, like 12 people have come up to me and told me good job, and it's really nice, but it's super embarrassing. And he's like, I'm never getting on that podium ever again.
Well, I'm sure with your
Let's
parents,
try.
with your pedigree you have there's many more of those to come. For being so successful in racing for so many years at Evergreen Speedway, there's got to be a group of people out there, a group of sponsors that have been support systems for you now and over the years.
Yeah, this year, probably one of the best sponsors I've had was Fox Sports Radio, KRKO, that classic country. They've been great to me the past couple of years, and I'm proud to be with them this year again. I've had DeYoung Inc., he's been doing all my graphics for years and years. Wired X, they've been helping me out with just products and stuff, but they've been great. Of course, Lang Auto Sports, they're the #1 sponsor, I guess. But yeah, I have a great group of guys that help me out every week. You know, like I said, they've been with me 10 plus years, so without everybody's help, it wouldn't be possible.
Jill, for you?
My main sponsor is Ron Fritzley and Lang Auto Sports, Nema. For the street stock, that's pretty much it. Oh, Bill Hunt with the racing engines. He's a big help on that. And then just all of Nema's crew guys, you know, Jeff, Wayne, Al, Joe, all the guys that come and help. They're a big help.
For you guys have raced for a while. Is there that one kind of fun race story that sticks out to you that you remember, whether it be a family thing or a racing thing at the track that just like, that's either a really funny story or that was the story that was like just maybe rethink things?
So there's one that's kind of embarrassing, but I'll go ahead and just say it. So I was first starting in Bombers. This is like my first or second year racing, and like the kids were like a year or 2 years old or whatever, and they had a lot of toys and stuff. And Jesse was on the radio with me, and we were on a yellow, and one of the officials, we're under a red flag, and one of the officials walks up to me and says, "Hey, your bat's hanging out." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Your bat's hanging out." I'm like, I'm just trying to get used to all the lingo, like your stagger, your wedge, and all. I didn't know any of that, right? So I thought it was just another one of those things. And I come on the radio, and we go and yell again. I go, "Hey, Jess, what does your bat hanging out mean?" And he's like, "What are you talking about? Just come on, we're ready to go. We're going green here next time around." I'm like, "All right." So we take the green, come around to the backstretch, and I see my son's wiffle bat on the track. So I'm like, "Oh, there's my bat hanging out, all the race car." But they had, threw the yellow again, and we got going again. But that was pretty funny.
That is funny.
Jill, is there one for you?
Mine is when he won the Fall Classic the first time. And I credit that to my little dog around here somewhere. I was jogging in the morning and Pippi was in the middle of the road. And I picked her up. She's almost got hit by a car, and just a little stray dog, dirty thing running down the street. And I was so scared because we had like 4 dogs at the time. And I knew if I told him I found the dog, I'd be in serious trouble. So I hid her in the truck while Name was out there racing, and he won. And then so I could finally bring her out. I'm like, so now you won't be mad that I found this little dog. So yeah, I feel like that's our good luck race dog from Yakima, Pippi. And she's your favorite, and you love her.
She's-
Welcome. You're coming off a really successful season last year, winning the championship. This year, Evergreen Speedway, the first 2 races have been some amazing racing out there. Some new things this year with the Bud Crown Series, and the car counts have been amazing. What are you feeling about this year so far after 2 races?
There's lots of varieties of talent out there. I mean, you got like some of the top guys in the Northwest, and you got some, average guys, and then you got some guys who are just starting out. So with all that mixed in, it makes it interesting, I think, for the fans to watch. But as a driver, it makes it tough on when to pass and how to pass. And, you really got to put some thought into racing with the other competitors out there. But the field is great. It's awesome.
How do you feel about your chances of repeating last year's championship?
I don't ever think about that. I haven't even looked at the points. I stay away from all that stuff. We load up this thing on Saturday mornings, and we just want to go out and win. Wherever we finish, we finish. But our main goal is to win. So, points, I've always kept that out of the equation. What are we going to do this week? We need to finish ahead of this guy, or we can't do this because we might wreck. That's just not how I go about racing. Never have.
And plans this year, you have, and your plans in your future, I guess you'd say, what are your plans in the future? Is it just kind of stick here locally and race Evergreen, or just kind of watch the kids kind of move up in the ranks?
Yeah, it's pretty much week by week with us. As long as we're having fun, then I'll keep racing. When it stops not being fun, it's not being fun.
Jill, for you, it's been kind of part-time the last couple of years, every once in a while, being out there. What's your future plans? Are you going to be back in the car this year?
I hope to be. I love racing. I hope to race a time or 2 this year. I never like to take away too much from. It's a lot of work getting 2 cars ready, and I have no idea what I'm. Well, for you, I don't work on the race car, but.
Well, it sounded like you were.
No. No, I do not.
G-rated.
I don't even know how to put gas. Well, I can figure out how to put gas in it. But what I mean, it's a lot of work for you, because if you have to be up in this pit and then down in my pit, and then I don't know. So I don't like to take too much away from him. But I hope to race a time or 2. That's so funny.
Tyson, what's your goal or what's your dream? Do you want to drive a super late model someday?
I don't know.
This one.
I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, if I keep liking it, yeah. But
So my question for you is, a couple weeks ago you got to go drive a race car, and you went out and you did everything there and you won. What was the first thing you put on social media, like Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook? Did you post anything like, I won the race?
I just sent, my friends just asked me how I did, and I just sent a picture of my trophy, and they're like, just surprised. And,
Was it Snapchat?
yeah.
Snapchat. Yeah, they're all, we're getting insulted. It was Facebook back in my day.
Yeah.
So one more important question for you, Tyson, is who do you think, I asked this question before, but it's who do you think is a better driver, or whose driving style do you like more on the racetrack? Because we both know that both these guys are different drivers.
Yeah, let's hear it. I want to hear.
I
I was surprised by last week's answer.
don't know.
That was pretty good.
Well, on the regular road, my mom drives fast all the time, but my dad.
Well, that's a good one, but who's a better driver on the road? Fast-wise or not fast-wise? Just who's a better driver on the road?
I don't know. Dad's a lot safer.
I am the better road driver.
So we want to thank you guys for having us out here and checking out the Ling shop. We've gotten to know you guys a little bit better. We know that if you ever want to go on the road somewhere, ride with Nema, not with Jill. According to the kids. We want to say hi to Max as well, who is the other member of the family. They are a busy sports family, lots of sports things going on all the time, so he's going to be here. But thank you guys for coming on the show, and good luck coming up this weekend. Big 100-lap main event for you at the track, and we'll get to see Tyson back out there very soon as well. So another edition of Evergreen Speedway Weekly News. This is Jeremy Andrews signing off.